Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get the 2026 yearly reading for the sign of Taurus. All right, Taurus, 2026 numerology equals 10. Okay, so it's a 10 year. 10 symbolizes completion, perfection, new beginnings, divine order. Okay, so a lot of us are going to be feeling that balance between personal growth and our spiritual evolution, or just our evolution, our revolutions in general. Okay, we're going to be closing out old patterns or cycles, becoming more independent, creating new opportunities. You're also going to see things um, like collective unity amongst peoples. Okay, we're going to be seeing a lot of creation versus destruction, or vice versa, destruction, creation. They're going to go hand in hand this year. Major arcana, the 10 is Wheel of Fortune, which symbolizes life cycles, fate, karma, luck. Solar eclipses this year are going to be the big ends. Okay, so February 17th it will be in Aquarius. August 12th is going to be in Leo. Lunar eclipses, the big ones, are going to be March 3rd in Virgo and August 28th in Pisces. Okay, take whichever one you want to absolve, get away from, do what you want with. Okay, I'm going to keep the astrology and the education portion low at this point. I'll probably do a separate video about the astrological events this year, just because there's so fucking many of them, and because there's a lot of them that are very significant. Like, we have a lot of long stretch cycles that are shifting this year, which is going to cause a whole lot of fucking shakeup. Okay, we're going to be seeing a lot of shit this year, so just keep that in mind as we go through the reading. Like, shit's gonna pop. Okay, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through it. We are here for you, and I'm here for you, and y'all are here for me, and kumbaya. Okay, all right. Taurus, what is going on for Taurus in January? Spirits, guides, ancestors, what is going on for Taurus in January? Ooh, that almost wanted to flip out. All right, there we go. Queen of Cups in the full reversed. Okay. Yeah. Because of the emotional state of a situation, you are no longer taking leaps of faith for people. Specifically, not people that act unbothered. Okay, people who act unbothered or can't be accountable. You are no longer taking leaps of faith for those people. Not at all. You're no longer playing the fucking fool, playing second fiddle to fucking shit. Like, you are ready, like borderline ready to pack your shit and take off, to be honest with you. And it's because of the way that this person is acting. They're acting like they're unbothered about shit. They're acting like they could be neglecting responsibilities, keeping to themselves a lot, staying quiet. They're not being open and honest about shit, especially not their feelings. And something about parenting too, like slacking on parenting, or like not wanting to take parenting time, could be significant. Something like that. It's not gonna resonate for all of you, because not everybody has kids, okay? But I'm just saying, like, somebody is really slacking on responsibilities, and they're important responsibilities. I'm not talking about somebody who just doesn't want to do the fucking dishes, okay? I'm talking about somebody that has legal obligations that they are procrastinating or just flat out refusing to do. Okay? All right, February. That's doing a lot. We'll take top. Strength reversed. All right. February, we're going to be feeling a little bit weakened. You might experience an illness, or there could be just a lack of confidence, even in the way that things are moving about. Just know that you have an infinite amount of inner strength. Okay, like there is every time you think that you have reached the bottom of that depth, there is more. There is more. That you have to learn the self motivation. You have to be brave enough and courageous enough to keep pushing through. Like, no matter how many times they fucking knock you down, how fucking tired you are. Okay, it's like that. It doesn't matter if you're tired, do it anyway. It doesn't matter if you don't want to do it anyway. Like, it doesn't matter if people are in your way, move them. Like, get around them. There's so much strength within you that you're not tapping into, and you need to. Especially since you're a Taurus. You're a fucking Taurus, man. One of the most stubborn signs in the zodiac, if not the most stubborn sign in the fucking zodiac, okay? I'm not saying that you need to push it to the point where you're seeing fucking red, but you have more to give. You need to find it. All right, March. Okay, there it is. There it is. What did I say? What did I say? Look at this motherfucker. Fighting off 7 different fuckers. Okay, they caught him on the back foot. He's got one shoe and one fucking sock on. He done put one shoe on, came outside, and is ready to defend it. You know, the peasants' riot that's outside of your household. Okay, like you care not. You care not about their opinion. You care not about how they're catching you off guard. You're still ready to defend and protect whatever it is that means something to you. Now, with that being the 7 of Wands, this is more than likely something that you are trying to move towards at this point. Like you may be having to verbally defend your position to people. You may have to physically defend people, places, or things that you care about. So be prepared for that. All right, April. Page of Swords reversed. Okay. Yeah, somebody's definitely watching you. They're paying very close attention to you. I am getting the vibe that you see this person. You know that they're watching you. I think they've probably told you why they're watching you. And if they haven't told you, someone else has cued you in as to why this person is up your ass. Okay? Could be your boss micromanaging you a whole bunch. Could be your partner like stalking your socials. Could be an ex stalking your socials if you don't have a partner. Could be a friend that's keeping a very close eye on you because you're taking some risks here. They could be keeping a closer eye on you. Could be family members just watching you. All right. The important thing is that you know that they're watching. Okay? All right. May. I don't think they're going to come forward and talk to you. Others may, but I don't think they personally are going to. But you're going to be cued in some way, shape, or form. Ooh, nope, it didn't. May. What's going on in May for Taurus? What's going on in May? There it is. Oh, 2. The Moon and the 2 of Pentacles. All right. Yep. Just when you reach that point where you're really getting sick and tired to death of juggling shit, of trying to not get put on the back foot again, like you're just exhausted. You're exhausted from having to balance work, home, work, home, work, home, work, home, or work, school, home, work, school, home, work, school, home, kids, work, kids, wife, family, work. Like you're just, it's exhausting. You're exhausted. And then the moon pops out. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Like you are crossing the bridge into knowing that there is more to know about why the finances are so bad, or why you're so tired, or why this other person can't really help with things. Like there is an issue with something. And I do think that some sort of gathering is what sparks the curiosity. It illuminates something for you. It gives you some sort of signal that something's not adding up. Okay, like the math ain't mathin' with the situation. And I think that's kind of the straw that breaks the camel's back here. That's what's making you flip from being okay with balancing everything. I think it's like that one extra thing that someone throws at you where you're just like, Jesus Christ, anything else, motherfucker? Like, it's very much that energy. Okay. I don't know what it is for certain, but it is probably something to do with emotions because we are talking about the moon and it is a Pisces card. Intuitively, you know there's something wrong. It could just be emotional, downtrodden stuff. It could be childhood trauma. It could be like a motherly issue. It also could be an issue about like straying, okay? Like straying away from things or or like a distant problem. So again, it could come from the past, or it may be an issue that is forthcoming in the future that they don't want to talk to you about. Maybe they don't want to tell you about, but it's coming regardless. You can't put it off forever. There's some shit that's popping off. This is that type of energy of like somebody finding out that they're pregnant and not wanting to tell their partner, or someone um dealing with some triggers to their childhood trauma and not wanting to talk to their partner about it, not wanting to open up and be honest and be like, hey, you can't do that because that triggers me in this form. And we need to figure out some sort of compromise to where you still feel free to do and act as you please and to be, a normal fucking human being and just not have to walk on eggshells around people, but also to avoid that trigger. Like, there has to be some sort of compromise between it. Take whichever one resonates for you, okay? But some shit is coming, and you're not feeling real warm and fuzzy about it, and it's almost making you want to like drop the plates. You know what I mean? Like you're juggling, and that one motherfucker that yells something stupid in the crowd. You know what I mean? And you're just like, fuck this, and you drop the plates. June. King of Pentacles reverse. Okay. Money could be funny in June. Be careful about how much you're spending. Also, your stability might be getting rocked a little bit there. Like maybe your roots weren't as deep as you thought that they were where you are. Like perhaps like if you're staying with if you're paying rent somewhere, like it could be like the landlord telling you like, hey, if you don't stop doing this, we're going to cancel your lease, or hey, if this happens again, we're going to have to kick you out, or you know what I mean? It could be a partner, it could be a landlord, it could be a family member saying that to you, like, hey, if you show up and you act like this again, then we're going to have to do this. Like it is very much people showing up to tell you that there's something that you did. I don't think you're aware that you did something in their eyes was wrong or inappropriate, but it's very much that energy of people coming forth to tell you about something, and you're not really digging the vibe on it. Not at all. Like, these people might be like, oh, well, you made people uncomfortable because you sat by yourself and didn't want to talk. Okay, well, I didn't feel, the vibe wasn't right. I didn't like the vibration or the conversation that was happening, so I excused myself from it. Like, in some people's eyes, that's rude. For some people, that's rude. For other people, that's absolutely appropriate. It depends. Like, you need to read the room. I'm really feeling like even if you do read the room, you're still going to make the same choice, though, because there's something about, like, it fucks with your code. That's how I'm going to say it. It's fucking with your code. Okay, your moral compass, your code, your moral code. There's something that happens, it fucks with it. And that even maybe somebody does something to you and that makes you be like, maybe I shouldn't be here type thing. Or maybe this isn't as stable as I thought. Maybe somebody, like, leaves after an argument. Or it could be your boss being like, listen, if you make this mistake again, we're going to have to suspend you, or it could potentially lead to termination. Like maybe it's just something as simple as, you know, maybe the stability is being rocked at your house. Say your power goes out and your alarm clock doesn't go off, okay? And your boss is like, oh, if you're late again, we're going to fire you. It's situations like that where you're like, yeah, maybe it's not so kosher here. Like, we're not even allowed to be humans here. Okay. All right. July. Ooh, justice. All right, some of you might be seeking some legal advice. You may have a court date or some sort of legality may pop off in July here. Okay. For some of you, it's just things being brought to the forefront here. It could be the stability that's rocked that's really making you in July here be like, all right, I need to figure out what my legal options are here. Maybe it's talking to HR about the issues at work, or maybe it's talking to It could be talking to a lawyer about court issues. It could be talking to a lawyer about personal or family issues. Could be seeking out a therapist to try to see, like, hey, how much does this cost? Like, if or what kind of therapy do I need for blah, 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 blah. Take it how it resonates. You're seeking some sort of advice. Okay, it's advice at this point. I'm not getting a real strong, I'm taking your fucking ass to court vibe there. It's just a way for you to balance the scales, to even things out. Because I'm being drawn to the scale, not the sword, okay? And you are using your head, like very crown chakra. Like you're being very strategic about what choices you're making at this point, which is good. Okay? All right, August. The Emperor. Yeah. The fuck? The fuck? Oh, it's okay. My goodness. Pushing in for the full power stroke, absolute control over the situation. Hello. Whatever this legal advice or these options that this people are giving you, whatever this discussion equates to, okay? If justice is served here in July, by August you are sitting fully in control of everything. The King of Kings. Absolute power. 100% control over all of it. It is like it's just total abundance. It's complete power. Absolute power. This is beautiful. Like you were in charge of everything on your own at that point, and you are very fucking happy about it. Like very fucking content with this. Protected as well. Like not only are you in control, you are safe, you are secure. There's not any holes in the boat. There's not any way for them to get around you. This could be like 100% job security. Maybe you get a promotion, or maybe you, I don't know, buy enough stock of the company where you own half and they can't do shit about whatever you do. Maybe it's a situation like that. Or if it's more of a home situation, like you are the absolute soothsayer in your house at this point. What you say fucking goes. This could be that you moved on to your own to find a better source of security or stability. That could be a relationship, it could be housing, it could be moving away from like toxic ass family members, getting out on your own and having complete peace where you are, complete control, complete stability, complete power of everything that you do. And you are fucking indulgent in that shit. I mean, wallowing in it like a pig in the mud, okay? Like it's great. You love it there. You love it there. September. September. Mm. There it is. Knight of Wands. Okay, pushing some moves. Like we was real confident, and now we're gonna start pushing some moves. You could be doing it aggressively. It could be something that you need to do quickly. Maybe at that point you do decide to move further, or decide to switch companies, or decide to go after something that you've been wanting to do for a while. This is something that is creative, something that you're passionate about, something that you want. Like you just want. It's plain the flat the fuck out. You're moving real quick towards something you want. Could be a new relationship. Could be a promotion at work. Could be a change in departments. Could be maybe now you're deciding to, I don't know, go back and get a certification of some sort, or maybe you're learning a new trade, or maybe you're learning the business part of something that was a physical thing. Like maybe you did a trade and now you're learning the business aspect of it. Some of you may even be starting a business. Wouldn't that be fucking Gucci by the end of the year? My God, what is that? July, August, September? By September, you're starting your own company? That'd be great. God, I hope that is a storyline for somebody. October. Two of Wands reverse. Okay. You're struggling to get things up and running. Like you're struggling to make a plan that actually functions, like because there's a lot of shit that is in the way. There's like a lot of little nitpicky things or sequential orders that you have to follow, and it's like at this point like you're doing your best to try to still make sure they all go, but it's like you have to make sure each one goes in each hole in that exact order. It's kind of like playing the memory game or you have to remember exactly which one you hit and how many times you have to hit it. Okay, it's like that. Like this situation is like that, where everything has to be how it's supposed to be. Some of you might be getting a new vehicle, and maybe it's like learning whatever process you have to do to get the car going. Because, like, okay, for example, some states you have to get insurance first. Some states you have to have the title first. Like, it's learning the paperwork part of things, the logistical part of things that is kind of giving you a struggle here. Okay? All right. November. 10 of Wands reversed. Yep. Letting go of the burdens. It's too much to take to market. So you are taking part of the thing that you wanted to do. You're either dropping all of it or part of it. Like maybe you decide to buy a cheaper vehicle, or you decide to buy it in the state you reside in instead of buying it cross country, or maybe it's a situation where you decide to, I don't know, buy a smaller house instead of a bigger house, or you decide to not like do a bigger down payment to make a smaller monthly payment so that the budget is clearer. Like there is some sort of option here where you're able to make things less stressful, and you need to take that option, the option that provides the long-term security, that makes you able to get the deal done now, but not just now, but to also look at the long-term picture of it and know that you are still going to be okay when this drops or when it's done. Okay. All right. December. Temperance reversed. Yep. Okay. It is time. You can't continue to put your energies in opposite directions by that point. Like you have to kind of pick it and stick it where you want to put your energy, because it's causing you a burnout. Like you're losing patience with things. You might be struggling to balance everything all at once. Like you're not able to, like, let's say that you're choosing to um, own multiple homes. Okay. It is too hard to try to keep up with both of them. It's too hard. Or perhaps you're like working two jobs at that point. It's too hard to keep both. It's doing too much. You're not able to take care of yourself and take care of the other people that you care about. You're not able to pour into the cups that are important to you. At least not pouring into all of them. It's by December, it's too much to try to do everything at once. So you're going to have to choose what you want to fill first. But you need to make sure that you're filling for everyone. So if there's too many cups, then you need to get rid of some of the cups so that you continue to keep filling the ones that mean the most to you. Okay? You need to figure out which ones are the most important, which ones hold the most amount of balance for you, which ones are going to help you prosper long term. Okay? Fill those cups. Especially make sure that you're doing your self-care and you're getting enough rest and you're eating some decent food, because this card can also relate to bad health, bad choices leading to health issues specifically. Okay? Stay hydrated. Also, stay off of water and don't walk backwards. I, I it is what it is. That's what I get. Okay? You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. All right. Advice. Advice for Taurus. Advice. Well, I'm getting silly because it's late. Oh my goodness. All right. Taurus, what's going on? Uh-oh. 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 Is there a lot of them? No. Okay. Watch the sky. Yeah, you guys need to pay attention to the astrology. It's going to affect things. Honesty, loyalty, and respect is going to be the most important things for you right now. Somebody could have that as a tattoo, just saying. It could be just... It's something that means a lot to someone. Those could be like your top three as far as picking and choosing who is really vibing with you, okay? And like they have to be honest, they have to be loyal, and they have to be respectful. Fa la 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 is also here, so this card is probably not going to make a lot of sense to you, but for me as a reader, it makes a lot of sense. This puts you in that very much that it is what it is energy. Like, when things go sideways, we just, like, you see it, you calculate it, and you move on. It is saying that you are analyzing the situation, but unless it is affecting something, it is not significant. Okay, this is like that energy of, like, you watch a kid spill a cup of milk and you're like, some people would freak the fuck out. You are needing to be in that energy where you're like, let's get a towel and clean it up. Okay, and then you do, and then it's done, and then it's over, and nobody's upset. Okay, this is very much that somebody fucked up. Let's put it on the table. Let's analyze it, and let's fucking move forward. It's very much that energy, okay? You could be having a bad experience during Aquarius season, so January 20th through February 18th could be a very hard time for you. It is the live and let live card, but it is reversed for you, okay? So you cannot just allow people to do what they want. Like, you need explanations. You need reasoning. All right? You're also getting Isa, which is the weight card. The self-control rune, okay? You have to control yourself. When people challenge you, you can't just bite their fucking head off. When people want you to just push and move on things, you need to wait. You need to control. You need to unify all of the factors, okay? And then move forward. You're also getting game reversed, Delulu reversed, and stand up. Okay, so those three being together, you're done playing the game that whatever these people are playing. You are done playing the games that they play. They think that you are Delulu. You are not. You are ready to stand on business. You're ready to stand up. You need to. You need to stand up. All right, don't forget to watch the stars, planetary alignments. I will make the longer video about the astrology. Hopefully at some point this week. If not, it may end up being the week after. I'm going to try to do a better job this year about keeping up with the channel. You guys, it is hard. It is hard. But I did lose my job. So for at least the next couple of weeks, it should be a little easier for me to keep up on some videos. So I'm hoping to get it done within that time frame. But keep your eyes peeled for the astrology video, okay? All right. If you resonated with the read, please do hit the like button. It helps the channel and lets me know that I am resonating with you guys, which is the more important part. It is a shareable video along with all of the other zodiac videos. So you can share any of the videos with anybody that has a YouTube, a Facebook. I think you can even share them via text message on I think it copies the link. Okay. So it is shareable. If you'd like to be notified when I upload videos, you can click the little bell icon that lets you know every time I upload. If you'd like a personal reading, I do it through email. That email is in the description box if you'd like to schedule one. Also, a big shout out thanks to anybody that tips or donates. My Cash App is also in the description box. I do appreciate all of you that have contributed, not just with the tips and the donations, but I mean, I've even had some people, send decks, candles, incense, blessing oils, cleansing oils, crystals. Like, you guys are an amazing collective, and I love all of you to pieces. Legitly 2 pieces. You guys make this, even when it's hard, like the hard days with this, or the hard feelings, or the exhaustion that comes from it. Like, you guys are what pushes me through this. You make it worth it tenfold. And I've never had an issue with my collective, which is something not very many tarot readers can say. So I appreciate you all, and I love you all 2 pieces. I hope that your new year is absolutely fucking amazing. And with that, I will wish you lots of love and light, and I will see you on the other side.